Did we enjoy our time with the CIA? Welcome to Dagesh. I apologize for the Spartan accommodations, but you have been a naughty little shit, haven't you?
Imagine your best friend since childhood, someone who raised you up, trained you, supported you, and slowly becomes your greatest rival. That's Yuma Lau. Sorry if I'm butchering the name, man. But she's Pagan Min's adoptive sister, general of the royal guard, warden of the Dagesh prison. I'm sorry if I'm actually butchering that again, but it's Dagesh.
Hi.
Okay. And someone whose moral compass seems to have snapped somewhere between loyalty and ambition. Today, we're peeling back the layers. Who's Yuma, really? What drives her? And did she ever stop being Pagan's right hand? Or did she chose different path? Let's find out.
Your little monkey friend. What was his name? Deadpan, dipshit, doorknob?
Yuma was born in 1971 in British Hong Kong, daughter of a triad crime boss. Her parents died in a joint task force raid, Interpol, mainland China, and anti-triad operations. She was orphaned. Pagan Min, his family took her in, kind of adoptive sister situation. He made sure she got a strong education. She idealized him, she really idealized him and loved him. Her 18th birthday present from Pagan Min, the heads of 3 men who tried to steal her father's inheritance. For real, the moment is like, it's in there. And right now I'm actually quoting the Far Cry wiki. Like, this is just the information I got from the Far Cry wiki, in case you guys are wondering where did I get this information. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Pagan actually did that, which would explain why Yuma really respected and idealizes Pagan the way she did in Far Cry 4, and she was extremely disappointed when he fell in love with AJ's mom. But later on that.
Being a king that day, he was broken, weak.
Let's break down each scene that you actually see Yuma. Like in the first one, like she doesn't appear a lot. She has a few minutes like in the game, but she has a very good character lore within the story. She's very much embedded in the story of Pagan Min. So I'll just break down like each scene that you see her, and try and actually explain what actually happens there. AJ shows up. Pagan introduces him to Yuma at the Dagesh prison. They actually catch AJ. Pagan is being theatrical. Yuma walks in with that calm, confident, I've been here too long air. She orchestrates the prison hall, orders guards, and even pricks AJ with the syringe after Pagan walks away. Immediately we see she is not just a muscle, she's strategic manipulator, and yes, she uses hallucinogens, because in Far Cry you might need to trip to understand what the hell is going on in this game.
Damn, Daniel!
As AJ progresses through parts of the campaign, Yuma shows up in hallucinations, narrating and just tripping out AJ. She taunts AJ about Ishwari, his mom. She definitely doesn't like AJ because of Ishwari, because she really hated his mom, and she knew that AJ's mom was actually a spy, and she didn't like that. So she doesn't dig AJ not one bit, and she keeps taunting AJ about how Ishwari changed Pagan Min, how he became soft when she was there.
Years ago, Pagan was my king. I would have done anything for him. Then your mother led him astray. Tried to warn him, but he wouldn't listen. And his love for Ishwari eventually broke him.
She expresses her bitterness, jealousy, and she starts to come off less like a royal soldier and more like someone with deep resentment. Later, Pagan betrays her. He broadcasts that she might be a liability, doesn't trust her anymore. AJ goes after her in the mine, big confrontation. She tries to use his mind tricks, drugs, hallucinations, seduces him emotionally in his hallucinogenic sequences, then you fight through the false Kalanang hallucination. And in the scene, you actually fought Kalanang, and this is actually the Shangri-La mission where you actually play as Kalanang trying to find his way and rescue the realm of Shangri-La. So right now in here, you actually fight against Shangri-La, which is actually Yuma, but yeah, she disguises herself as Shangri-La in one of the hallucinations. And I think this actually signifies that Pagan actually didn't like what Yuma was becoming, because she was becoming a bit more obsessed, more motivated and ambitious, and trying to actually find a way to rule without actually Pagan Min. And Pagan Min saw this from a mile away, because we all know that Pagan Min is not a traditional guy. Like, the dude doesn't give a rat's ass about any tradition in the 4’s series. I can definitely tell why Sabal was seeing Amita same as Pagan, because he saw that Pagan didn't care about tradition or anything, none of that. He raided all the caves, and he raided most of the statues, and then he just made everything all about him. So he didn't like tradition at all, and I can actually tell why Sabal really hates Pagan and why he saw Amita. Like, him and Amita agreed the tradition in Kyrat is just not a good way to go, so he didn't like that. As Yuma was leaning more towards finding power through tradition and learning about Kalanang and the Shangri-La stuff, Pagan really didn't like that. She starts disliking Ishwari's memory because she thinks Ishwari softened Pagan. That Pagan's love made him really, like, weak in her eyes, which is interesting because she's thirsty for strength, not affection, and she really hates that Pagan is not the strong leader that everyone actually talking about, like Pagan being the ultimate ruler of Kyrat, because we don't see that a lot in him. We saw the damaged Pagan Min in the game, and we don't see that, and everyone keeps bringing up how Pagan was the ultimate ruler, was the ultimate king, which would explain how he actually got this whole power that he has throughout the game. But all we see is this broken shell of Pagan Min because of what he lost and what he's experienced. Like, nothing satisfies this man anymore. If Yuma were a Marvel character, she'd be that villain who isn't quite evil, just bitter about, the hero, and just needs her hero to become more of a hero again, because she looked up to Pagan and she saw Pagan as a hero, but then when he became soft, she was broken. She's not quite evil. But I think my theory is, I think she tried to actually sought strength for herself so she become better than him. And then Pagan saw that, and so he was like, you know what, you gotta go because you're gonna betray me in the future. You're starting to have ambition.
Okay, bye.
She's loyal to a fault to Pagan, but at the same time is not showing the same to her. Yuma represents betrayal and disillusionment. She starts loyal but feels abandoned as Pagan's worldview shifts. Her use of illusions, hallucinations, metaphors for perception versus reality, she wants the truth but distorts the truth with myths. Her obsession with myth, relics, immortality, fear of death, literally metaphorical. In Far Cry, almost everyone is running from something. Jason running from his past and running to try and become something. We see AJ. Well, AJ is not actually running from anything. He's trying to do something for his loved one, which was his mom. But yeah, we see most of the other characters actually running from something and actually trying to become something else. Even the side characters themselves, like Sabal, Amita, we see them trying to run from their past and trying to accomplish something they think it's going to be better, not only for them, but for everyone else as well.
People of Kyrat, this is Pagan Min, and I want to talk to you about family. What does family mean to you? Are they not one of the most important things in life? I feel like I lost family today. Dear, sweet Yuma Lau has passed. She was so ambitious, so fierce, so unwavering in her loyalty. Kyrat would not be where it is today if not for her. Think on that when you go home to your families tonight.
Yuma is tragically fascinating. She wants strength, she wants recognition, and most of all, she wants someone to stay loyal to her vision. Is she a villain? Absolutely. Is she a victim? Also yes, but in her story, love, power, betrayal twisted together into a blood-stained tapestry. If Pagan Min is the king of Kyrat, Yuma is the shadow that stretches too far and got burned. And yeah, man, that's it for my video about Yuma Lau. I hope you guys enjoyed this deep dive. I went up and trying to dig up some history about Yuma because she's quite an interesting character. You know, even though she doesn't appear that much in the game, you know, we only see her in a few cutscenes. I'm having a really hard time editing this video, trying to get, you know, pull up some scenes in her. Even trying to get like a really good thumbnail was extremely hard. I had to really dig up, you know, some really cool stuff. You know, she appears a little bit in the game, but her story is very interesting when you actually get to know her a bit better and search, you know, different kinds of things that she actually went through, because she's part of the character. Like I love that in Far Cry, each and every character has their own story and has their own role to play in the game. So I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment. You know, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about my theories, because I've shared most of my theories. I just recently played this game before, and that's what actually got me to actually want to explore more about Yuma and actually share it with you guys. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about your theory. For me, Max, Screen TV Magic.
I will see you when I see you.
About what he did with your little monkey friend. What was his name? Deadpan dipshit doorknob? I'm sorry for your ennui. But let me ease him into this, Yuma. You're about to mind-fuck the poor boy. Perhaps a little sugar on your shit sandwich?
Whatever, you've seen him. He's still breathing. Now go away.